I think it would be a great idea to keep ourselves all up to date on all upcoming Star Wars games in the future. Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be discussing all of the upcoming Star Wars games that we can expect to see news from in the future. If you are new around here, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all of these Star Wars games in the future, and let's get right into this video. As of this moment, there are 6 Star Wars games that could be in active development. And we're going to start with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Many of you know about me because of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and unfortunately, we have no idea when this game is coming out. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga was announced 2 years ago and has been delayed twice, and we still have no idea when the release date for this game could be. It'll be covering all 9 movies in the Skywalker Saga, as the name suggests, and it will be the most revolutionary LEGO game to date. Next up on our list is Star Wars Hunters, which is a smaller scale Star Wars project that was announced at Nintendo Direct a couple months ago in like February. Star Wars Hunters was supposed to come out later in summer, but it doesn't seem likely as we haven't heard anything about the game ever since it was announced, so potentially it could have been delayed slightly. It wasn't even supposed to have its worldwide release at the end of the summer. It was only supposed to be a soft launch, so I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Plus, it was only supposed to come out on iOS and Switch thus far, although it has been leaked that it'll be coming to PlayStation and Xbox in the future. Star Wars Hunters is a third-person AAA Star Wars game that takes place after Episode 6, and it will be very similar to Overwatch. Number 3 is Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game. There's not much we know about Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game, but this is a big deal, because this is the first studio besides EA in years that will be working on a Star Wars game. Zynga, working on Star Wars Hunters as mentioned previously, is also a separate studio now, but this was the first studio that is not EA that started active development on their game. Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game has pretty much next to none details about what we know about it so far, but we know it's literally just started development, so we could expect to see this game in 2023 or 2024, maybe even later, but I would expect 2024. This is going to be focusing on bringing the best open world Star Wars gaming experience you can possibly have to a player. Jedi Fallen Order 2, this is the big one that everyone is expecting to see at E3. Jedi Fallen Order 2 has been in development ever since Jedi Fallen Order 1 was actually released, maybe even before that according to leaks. EA themselves have said they want Jedi Fallen Order to be its own franchise, so we know that they have thought at least about having a Jedi Fallen Order sequel. It's been leaked time and time again, and there's been some developers and writers that have literally come out and said that they're working on another Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game. So I mean, it's basically confirmed. We just haven't had any official announcement from EA saying, yup, it's happening, coming next year. We haven't had any gameplay or any official release date or anything like that. But we definitely know it is happening, and I'm very excited for it. The next 2 games on our list are leaked games, so these could potentially not even happen, but it seems very likely from what these sources are saying. Our next game is the KOTOR Remake. Jason Schreier has been talking about this all the time. Jason Schreier is a huge inside source in the gaming community and has leaked 2 or 3 times now that a KOTOR Remake is in the works. Now, whether this is a sequel or if it's just remaking the original with modern graphics, or if they're just doing what they did with Republic Commando and putting it on the new platforms, we don't know. But the KOTOR Remake does seem to be happening. We'll see what happens with that story. And our final game is the Mandalorian Game. And some people always assumed that this was Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game. They did think about having a Mandalorian game, but they decided that it would not be. So the Mandalorian Game is a separate studio and could be an Xbox exclusive. This was leaked by several sources and hinted by people that are in charge of studios like Xbox. There is no solid official evidence of a Mandalorian game being in development, except we've had many sources come out and say that a Mandalorian game is in development and it's not Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game. So I don't expect this to even be announced at this year's E3 either, probably next year or even the year after. This could release in the same year as Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game, theoretically, maybe 2023, 2024, but we don't know much about it except that's been leaked by lots of sources. But that's all upcoming Star Wars games that we know of so far. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, Star Wars Hunters, and all these other games that I said in this video in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.